on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. No gain on the third down and 6. Here's Jackson to throw. Steps away to his right. Strikes incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. Third down defense is going to be vital in this game. Able to have that one away and force a first down.
They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That'll be caught by the big tight end. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move from the 20 to the 15. Jackson throwing once more. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now after that sack, it's third and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Throwing is Jackson. And this one's blocked in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's fourth down. So it's 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Now it's Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side. And unable to break away. They stop with a few-yard shot. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Murray and the Cardinals with a first and 10 at their own 12-yard line. Throwing the start to drive. Murray finds his running back, James Conner. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Play action. Just keeping the play alive. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play. Help to force that incompletion.
Throw once more on 2nd and 10. Murray. Incomplete to Zach Ertz. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Throwing on first down is Murray. Buying time to his left. He's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Another try after the first down sack. Murray will air this one for Cole. And it's intercepted. Picked up by the Cobra, Marcus Peters. And the Ravens are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it back in one play.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work.
What's bad pitch?
This one's going to be a factor all game long. I'm not sure it made a difference on that one, but it's something to think about on all deep throws during this time of year.
2nd and 10. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. He's dropped to the 23. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 29, Murray.
Damn, boy. Add that song. Walk him down.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's Murray as he sets the throw. Tyus Bowser with the pick. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Can't we just have good ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
And he can't find the receiver. He's brought down. Going to use the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. After the sack, they'll come up now, 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And so it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get off the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to pump this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now Zach's right back in the other direction. Fourth down, and here's Jackson. And they get this and straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Now first and 10 at the 11. Interception from the last drive. This will be swung out here for Connor. Touchdown, Cardinals. James Conner.
An 11-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. It appears they're going to throw for it. Murray. And it's
Back.
So they go for
Back.
two. They can get along with it. They'll take an 8-7 lead.
Huh? Cigarette? Alright. Wait, logo.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 42. He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. Touchdown! Patrick Ricard, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have retaken the lead with the extra point, and that makes this a 14-8 ball game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Murray now to throw. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. We'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. So 8 yards on the completion there, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down. They fake the handoff, now Murray. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Murray. Being chased out left. He'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Murray. They'll roll him out right. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And they're not going to get the kick off in time. That's going to set them back 5 yards.
Man, why you don't go on quick, bro? Nah, man. This shit over with. I understand you scared. It's okay. None of that shit.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right
It's a
there.
3-point. Man, you must think I'm soft or some shit. You must think I don't do this, bro.
Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. Ready to go. It'll be the Cardinals who get to get the first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Flush to his right. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 6 there on first. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Flushed out right. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he will reach the
Bro, you
before going out.
A funny man player. A bit wider. I like this funny goddamn, this bitch running around in circles. Like this a damn festival. A defense. Oh, yeah, nah. They ain't gonna get no 2.
They'll try and throw for it. Steps away. And this will be called.
She just trying to goddamn get those extra point, but I'm telling you, I'm dangerous, bro. You gonna keep getting that whack ass lucky shit and I threw it on.
Just trying to set an identity, doesn't it? We're going to be one of those teams that every time we get a chance to put extra points on the board, we will, because really it's minimal in difference, right? Whether you're at 1 or 2, the field goal can still get you.
And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense.
And here's a diving catch made behind the line of scrimmage. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game, 1st and 10 here. And this will be caught by Brown. Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. To throw is Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Jackson. And his throw here's incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Again, Jackson. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Jackson on 1st down. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Cardinals are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Hey, do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards.
I don't care what level of football you play. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along, and hope someone would come free.
Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. And that is going to do it for the action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Play action. Now it's Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Murray eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. A crazy sequence here. A huge game that time, but it still leaves him well short for 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. What a chance they just took. A huge chance. They go for it on 4th down, wind up getting the first.
Go ahead and admit it. You thought it was a bad call, didn't you?
I did, yes.
I think any normal person did. How about him picking it up? Give him credit.
And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona.
You heard that shit, man. You know that was a bad fucking call, bro. Fuck me then. Fuck me then, bro. Fucking defense played then. Hate that shit.
So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've they've looked at the situation and figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.